Have you ever felt like you're running a race with an invisible weight tied to your ankle? You're pushing forward, you're trying to create a new reality, but something keeps pulling you back into the same old patterns, the same feelings of not being enough, the same frustrations. This weight, this anchor, is not a flaw in your character. It is a frequency. It is the broadcast of a younger you, a version of yourself that is still living in a moment of pain, confusion, or fear. For years, we've been told to get over our past, to heal our wounds, to fix our broken parts. We've been told to move on from that inner child. But what if that's the very advice that's keeping you stuck? What if trying to get over your younger self is an act of violence against your own soul? The truth is, you cannot erase a frequency. You can only change it. This isn't about denial. It's about dialogue. It's about turning toward that part of you, not with judgment, but with the profound power of your conscious awareness. This is where quantum physics and deep spiritual truth converge. Integrating your inner child is not just a psychological exercise. It is a quantum event. It is an energetic frequency shift that has the power to collapse a lifetime of painful potentials and rewrite your entire experience of reality. You are about to learn how to stop fighting your past and start co-creating with it, transforming the lead of your wounds into the gold of your deepest wisdom. The solution is both radically simple and profoundly powerful. You must engage in a conscious and loving dialogue with your younger self. This isn't about revisiting trauma to stay stuck there. It's about going back with the wisdom and love you possess now and giving that child what they never received. This is the observer effect from quantum mechanics in its most personal and potent form. The observer effect demonstrates that the very act of observing a quantum system changes its state. A particle exists in a wave of infinite possibilities until a conscious observer looks at it, at which point it collapses into a single, definite reality. Now, think of your past traumas, your childhood wounds, as a wave of painful possibilities still vibrating within your energy field. As long as you ignore it, deny it, or try to run from it, it remains a diffuse, powerful, and disruptive wave, influencing everything in your life. But when you turn the loving, non-judgmental awareness of your present self, the observer, onto that younger version of you, you are doing something remarkable. You are collapsing the wave of pain into a single particle of integrated experience. You are no longer a victim of the past. You are the conscious creator who is changing its energetic meaning. This act of conscious love literally changes the frequency of the memory. The frequency of fear, abandonment, or shame is dense and slow. The frequency of love, acceptance, and safety is high and fast. By introducing the high frequency of love to the low frequency of the wound, you create energetic resonance, allowing the lower frequency to rise and harmonize with the higher one. You are not erasing the past, you are upgrading its vibration. To understand why this is so critical, we have to look at the master programmer of your life, the subconscious mind. Neuroscience tells us that up to 95% of your daily thoughts, behaviors, and emotional reactions are governed not by your conscious mind, but by the subconscious. And when was this powerful program written? Primarily between the ages of 0 and 7. During these years, your brain was in a theta wave state, a state of hypnosis, absorbing everything from your environment without a filter. The beliefs, emotions, and experiences of your younger self became the foundational code of your subconscious operating system. So when you say you want abundance, but your inner child learned that there was never enough, which program do you think is running the show? When you desire a loving partnership, but your younger self felt abandoned or unsafe, what frequency are you truly broadcasting to the universe? This is why conscious effort so often fails. You're trying to install new software on a computer without ever addressing the core operating system. That wounded inner child isn't just a sad memory, it is the architect of your limitations. It is the source of the energetic incoherence that keeps you from manifesting the life you desire. Denying that child is denying the very root of your current reality. To change your life, you must go to the source. You must update the original program. And that is not done through force or willpower. It is done through love, communication, and energetic integration. Let's make this practical. Right now, I want you to take a real step toward this integration. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and take a deep breath. I want you to invite an image or a feeling of your younger self to come forward. It might be a specific age, a specific memory. Don't force it. Just allow it. See this child. Look into their eyes. See their world. Now, I want you to shift your perspective entirely. This child is not your wound. This child is your hero. This is the part of you that survived. This is the part of you that endured everything so that you, the adult, could be sitting here right now. They did the best they could with the resources they had. Feel a wave of gratitude for their resilience. Now ask this child a simple question. What do you need to hear from me right now? Listen. Really listen. And then, from the deepest part of your heart, give it to them. Say the words out loud or in your mind. I love you. I am so sorry you went through that. It was not your fault. You are safe now. I will never leave you. You are perfect, whole, and complete exactly as you are. As you do this, you are performing an act of profound neurological and quantum significance. You are activating neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new neural pathways. You are creating a new emotional memory that begins to overwrite the old one. In the famous double-slit experiment, a particle behaves as a wave of potential until it's observed. Your focused, loving attention is the observation that collapses the wave of past pain into the concrete reality of present moment healing and integration. Do this not once, but as a practice. Reclaim your hero. This process of integration is how you achieve energetic coherence, which is the master key to creating your reality. Imagine two waves in the ocean. When they crash against each other, they create chaotic, unpredictable chop. This is incoherence. This is the state of most people. Your conscious mind desires one thing: health, joy, success, while the frequency of your subconscious inner child is broadcasting an opposing signal: unworthiness, fear, scarcity. This internal conflict sends a scrambled, incoherent signal to the quantum field, and the universe can only reflect that chaos back to you in the form of a life that feels like a struggle. Now imagine those two waves synchronize and move together. Their power doesn't just add up, it multiplies. This is coherence. This is what happens when you integrate your inner child. Your conscious desires become aligned with your subconscious programming. The love and safety you give to your younger self rewrite the old code of fear and lack. Suddenly, your entire being is broadcasting a single, powerful, coherent frequency into the field of all possibility. This is where the science of epigenetics comes in. Epigenetics shows that your environment and your perception of your environment can change the way your genes are expressed. The emotional environment you create inside yourself through this integration process sends new signals to your cells. You are not a victim of your genetic inheritance. The love you generate can literally turn off the expression of genes linked to stress and disease, and turn on genes for health and longevity. This is how you break generational patterns. The trauma that may have been passed down for generations through your DNA can stop with you. You become the conscious editor of your genetic story, the alchemist who turns ancestral pain into liberated power. Ancient spiritual traditions understood this. The Vedantic philosophy speaks of Atman, the true self, which is eternally whole and divine. The wounds and traumas are seen as veils, or Maya, that obscure this truth. Integrating your inner child is the act of lovingly lifting these veils, not to fix a broken self, but to remember the wholeness that has been there all along. How do you weave this profound work into the fabric of your daily life? You turn it from a one-time event into an ongoing relationship. It begins with creating a new habit. The first thing in the morning, before you pick up your phone, before the world rushes in, take 60 seconds. Close your eyes, place a hand on your heart, and check in. Ask, what does the little me need from me today? The answer might be simple: patience, play, reassurance. a walk in nature. The act of asking creates a sacred space of inner connection. It tells that part of you that it matters, that its voice is heard. Throughout your day, when you feel triggered, when that familiar spike of anxiety, anger, or sadness hits, pause. Instead of reacting from the wound, see it as a call from your inner child. They are feeling unsafe. In that moment, become the loving parent you always needed. Silently tell them, "I've got you. We are safe. We can handle this." This shifts you from a state of unconscious reaction to conscious response. You are no longer a slave to your triggers. You are a healer of them. This is your most important work. And I want to anchor this practice for you right now, together, as a community. In the comments below, I want you to write one powerful, loving statement you will commit to telling your younger self. It could be, "You are deeply loved," or "Your sensitivity is a superpower," or "I am so proud of you." By writing it down and sharing it, you are making a conscious declaration to yourself and to the universe. And as you read the declarations of others, you will realize you are not alone. We are creating a collective field of healing, a coherent wave of love that will ripple out and touch everyone here. Let your words be a beacon for someone else on this journey. As you begin this practice, you must be prepared for resistance. Your ego, your old identity, has been built around these wounds for decades. It has learned to survive by being hypervigilant, by expecting the worst, by believing in lack. It will not surrender its control easily. You will have moments of profound breakthrough followed by days where doubt and old patterns rush back in with a vengeance. This is not a sign of failure. It is a sign that the old structure is destabilizing. Think of it like a detox. When you clean up your diet, you often feel worse before you feel better as the toxins are flushed out. Similarly, as you flush out old emotional and energetic toxins, they will become more visible, more palpable. The key is to not identify with them. When doubt arises, when that old voice says, "This is silly, it's not working," recognize it for what it is, the dying echo of an old frequency. In that moment, your job is not to fight it, but to turn to your inner child and amplify your love even more. Say, "I hear that fear, but we are choosing a new way now. We are safe. We are loved." Every time you consciously choose the new response over the old reaction, you are casting a vote for your new reality. You are strengthening a new neural pathway. The current you, the person watching this video, seeking this knowledge, is the living, breathing proof that your younger self was an incredible survivor. You made it. You are here. That fact alone is a testament to the immense strength, resilience, and wisdom encoded within that child. The very existence of your present self is the ultimate validation of your younger self's worth. They didn't fail. They succeeded magnificently. And now, it's your turn to take the baton and lead them home. So, let's bring this all together. The feeling of being stuck, the repetitive patterns of struggle, are not your fault. They are the energetic broadcast of a younger you, a part of you that has been waiting patiently for your loving attention. Trying to ignore, fix, or get over this part of you is a rejection of your own power. The true path to freedom lies in integration. This is a quantum act. By turning the observer of your conscious, loving awareness toward your inner child, you collapse the wave of past pain into the particle of present healing. You change the frequency. This isn't just psychology, it's physics. This energetic shift rewrites the programming of your subconscious mind, the 95% of your reality that operates on autopilot. It creates coherence between what you consciously desire and what you subconsciously broadcast, transforming you into a powerful magnet for the life you want. This process literally changes your gene expression, breaking generational cycles of trauma and activating your highest potential for health and vitality. Your younger self is not a wound to be healed. They are a hero to be honored, a source of profound strength to be integrated. Your value was never in question. It was not something to be earned or achieved. It is an intrinsic property of your existence. As fundamental as gravity, you were born worthy. The journey is not about becoming worthy. It is about removing the illusions that made you believe you were anything less. Your call to action is clear. Begin the dialogue. Make a commitment right now to stop abandoning yourself. Turn inward with the same love and compassion you would offer a cherished child. This is the great work. This is the path of remembering your true self. Share this message with someone you love, someone who needs to be reminded of their own innate wholeness. Let's start a revolution of self-love that rewrites our collective reality from the inside out. Your new life is not something you have to build. It is something you must allow by finally coming home to yourself.